we just do an interview? Like literally just do an interview?
I feel like we just did one. Yeah.
And if I remember
Always good to see you
correctly,
though, man.
oh, it's great to see you too, man,
Yeah.
especially when it's in these circumstances, because when we were talking, the big announcement happened on a certain something. And now, as we speak, we're on the cusp of the weekend of that big, massive festival. What are we talking about, sir? What is happening with you?
Boots and Hearts, baby. That we're talking about.
How does it feel, man, to be part of literally one of the biggest, not just biggest annual festivals that happen in Canada, but literally one of the biggest music festivals in North America, celebrating not just country music, but Canadian country music, and especially giving a stage to emerging artists, not just superstars?
It's it's incredible. I played at Boots and Hearts, uh, 2016. I was just a backup player for somebody else in the Emerging Artist Contest, and now I get to headline the front porch stage. Like, absolutely incredible. So it's this. There's some times where it's like you see like mostly just American acts and stuff at a lot of shows, and but Boots and Hearts has such a good mix of like Canadian country artists, like you said, emerging artists and stuff as well. And then all of a sudden, like Tim McGraw's headlining that night. Like it's incredible the mix that they have of people in all different areas of the industry and yeah, I can't wait to get out there. I'm just itching to get back.
So let's double check again. So what day are you performing?
I'm playing on the Sunday.
Sunday. And Sunday's usually a big day too. And who's the headliner for that day?
Headliners Tim McGraw.
That's going to be insane.
Yeah,
And from what I understand, the weather's supposed to be pretty good too. So, because
I hope so.
I think Saturday might be a little, but you know what? Let's put it this way, man. I've seen Boots and Hearts when it's rained. Nobody leaves. For somebody who's never been to Boots and Hearts, can you describe the atmosphere and the folks who are there?
It is it is a sea of people. Like it is incredible. I remember when I was there in 2016, and then we did Burroughs Creek, like the COVID version of it, of Boots, a couple of years back. But when I played in 2016, I remember it was my first time ever being at Boots and Hearts, and I was at the front of the stage, looking back, seeing the people there, and it was absolutely incredible. Like it was just nuts seeing how many people there were. I couldn't see the end of people, and it is just the biggest party that you can go to. Like it's awesome. They have like the two big stages that are like even the front porch, like the side stage, the front porch stage is huge, like fits thousands of people still. And um, no matter where you go, there's just always something fun happening, something going on. It's just a big party for a whole weekend with just great people that are ready to listen to some good country music and hang. It's awesome.
And they do it right because, as you said, there's a stage here, there's a stage there, there's other events going on, there's even like little fairs and stuff like that happening, but they've set it
Yeah,
up where sound wise it doesn't affect wherever you are.
yeah, they've done it right. Um, and yeah, like everybody involved with Boots, like the girls that run Boots, they're incredibly talented with their marketing and with just how they do stuff. Like they're awesome. They're some of my favorite people. Got to get to know them in Nashville quite a bit. They're all down there, just learning the scene down there, and we're just getting amped for this year. Like last year was a huge year for Boots having Shania, and I mean she brought a whole thunderstorm. But
But nobody left. That was the thing,
I,
except me, of course, because I wanted to get out of there early. But
well, they got
nobody
made to
left.
leave
It
for
was
a
a
little bit.
massive people.
Yeah, like they're just diehard fans of country music, and I absolutely love that about Boots and Hearts. And just the people running it are just big fans of you know, country music and just doing this. Like they have actual passion about running a festival well for their people, and it's just they're doing it right.
One of the other things I've always said about artists like yourself, and especially not just Canadian country artists, I mean country artists in general, you guys make yourselves as accessible to fans as possible, because I've seen where you guys have played in the hottest, sweatiest shows and then turn around and say, all right, I'm going to be over by my trailer over here and I'm going to be signing autographs as long as the lineup is going to be and take pictures. What is about y'all that,
Yeah.
even though you could be dying, you still make another 2 hours, 3 hours just for fan accessibility?
If they're not there, there's no reason for us to be there. And so number one rule is it has to be about the fans. And we did a show like maybe just over a month ago, maybe just less than a month ago, actually, in Essex. And we did the Essex fair out there, and it for the last song or two, it started pouring rain. And our band started just kind of pulling the equipment back a little bit just so the equipment won't get wet. But we were out there still rocking. My acoustic was probably full of water. It was just like, but we're like, we're finishing the song and we're finishing the show. And people weren't leaving. Like people were ready to rock out. And then I went out to leave the stage at least and ended up being out there in the pouring rain trying to sign autographs with just like like the pens weren't working properly because they were all soaked and everything. And but we were out there for maybe like another hour and a half, just hanging out with people. And it's because, like I said, if they're not there, we don't have a job. So we have to make it about the fans. They're number one priority. And I think that makes us still feel like people. Yeah. There's a lot of big stars that it's like they don't get to do that stuff. But for myself, as long as I can, I want to go out and meet the fans. I want to meet the people that are coming to the shows because, I think that's what we should be doing.
And
they're the people that are giving us a job.
And I can vouch for this because I've interviewed Tim McGraw many, many times, and of course his beautiful wife, which I hope she's going to be there. Cross fingers on that.
That'd be great. Yeah.
He does what he can, as much as he can, to make himself accessible to fans, and he's a mega star. So that really talks about what how country artists feel about their fans. But you, sir, have had several months to figure out what this show is going to be like. So I get to ask ahead of time, what is your Boots and Heart show going to be like, man? What are we going to hear? What are we going to see?
Man, we've, from the last time that we played, I guess Burroughs Creek, we've done so much. We have so many more songs out and everything. And so we're going to be playing a lot of the hits. And we just want radio single after radio single after radio single. We want people that are familiar with those tunes to be singing those as loud as they can with us. We've done a lot since the last time I was at Boots or being a backup player for somebody at Boots. We want to blow that tent off its pegs. And so we got a lot of that. We maybe got some covers that we're going to stick in there too. And just some sing-alongs that people can, are going to be familiar with. And we just want the loudest tent at Boots. That's our plan, the loudest tent. So, yeah. And honestly, like what they're going to expect from our band, my band is just a bunch of my best friends. We're all really good buddies and we just have a blast playing together. And I know two of the guys that are in my band also played in that emerging artist competition in 2016. And so now it's like us still doing it together, doing my thing. And we just have the best time on stage. So we just feel like people get that. They understand that this isn't just a job that we come to, just play our songs and leave. Like we truly enjoy what we get to do. and we're so grateful for it. And so they're going to see a bunch of buddies up on stage rocking out together, and we hope that they rock out with us.
Hey, look, man, before we go though, too, new music coming out soon.
Oh, you bet. We just might have, I think it's like 11 new songs coming out pretty soon.
That says it
We
all.
got some of them are already released, like some singles and whatever, but we got some new music coming out. And it's not going to be before Boots, unfortunately, but people can keep their eyes peeled this month.
I love it, man. Look, brother, congratulations with Boots. I won't be there on the Sunday, but I will be there in spirit, because I know what those 3 days are like, man. I mean, if worst comes to worst, it's like you get an overdose on shorts and boots. It's like
Yeah,
you're just
it's a
like,
lot. Yeah.
I can't do this anymore. But it really is a fun event. I'm so glad that you're getting to do what you do, man. Congratulations. I know you're going to tear it up, and I cannot wait to hear the new music as well.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that. It's gonna be a hell of a weekend. Even just looking at my schedule for the day on Sunday, I'm like, when can I pee?